Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel once again, Global Football View. And this is Match Week 11 review show where we take a look at the games that went throughout the top 5 league abroad and also taking a look at the AFCON qualifier, the World Cup qualifier consisting of African teams with the like of Nigeria, Gabon, Cameroon, and so on and so forth. So we're going to take a look at the whole thing and also if you've not subscribed yet to the channel, please do where to subscribe and let us know in the comment section. Do you think Nigeria has a chance of making it to the World Cup through this qualifying series? I want to get your opinion in the comment section. Let's get the like to 100 as soon as possible. Welcome, guys, Mr. James and Mr. Retino. How are you guys feeling, first of all?
Indifferent.
Yeah, you're indifferent. I guess the reason why you're indifferent because of your result, but really?
Yeah, I think we should have won that game.
Should have won the game. And Mr. Retino, you're the only one having a smiling face because you had all 3 points against relegation struggling Wolves and 2 Rangers. I guess you'll be feeling well. You'll be feeling nice.
That's why I'm not smiling because it's just Wolves. If it was last week that we beat Tottenham, I would not now smile, but
Well, you know you always beat Tottenham.
yeah. So that's why I'm smiling. Wolves is a team that we expect Chelsea to beat them anytime, any day.
Okay, you expect Chelsea to beat them anytime, any day. And where do we start from? Where should we start from?
The big game.
The big game. Let's start with the big game. Manchester City versus Liverpool. I think that was a humiliation for me. Liverpool were eliminated, were schooled, were taken to the cleaner, taken to the dry cleaner, whatever thing you want to say about that performance of Liverpool yesterday, I just think is really, really appalling. I don't know what you guys thought about the game. We all watched the game. It's like it seems you didn't watch the game or you didn't watch the game. You watched the game, Mr. James.
I watched large parts of the game. Then the thing is, it wasn't unexpected. We all hoped for a positive result, which has been a draw for the two teams, but it wasn't unexpected. Man City were always going to turn off for that game based on the head-to-head record and also it being Guardiola's 1,000 game. They were always going to turn up, and Doku was unplayable, bro. Doku did everything in his power to win that game for Pep.
Yesterday felt like men against boys.
Yeah,
and Doku humiliate. I think if the police, they should report Doku for abusing Bradley yesterday because that was more of like domestic abuse.
What Vinicius couldn't do, Doku did it without breaking a sweat. Like he was just to a point, they had to add Gravenberch and Soboslai to help him, and he still got through them. So it was crazy. I mean, for Anslot, I think he should be thinking about top 4 and not a title challenge now. It's gone. There's no way he's going to make it up because he's not going to win. He's not going to win all the games.
Yeah.
And even if the likes of Arsenal and Man City draw points, there's no way Liverpool are going to win all remaining how many games? 27 games. There's no way Liverpool are going, because they're going to play all of these people they've lost against, and some even not at Anfield. So it will be a very difficult task for them. And the way they're going, it looks like there's not finding solutions to their problems. For me, one change he made that really pissed me off was taking Ekitike off.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Whereas Florian was just ghosting in the game. I thought they needed a figurehead up front. If he could have even risked Isak.
Played the two. From that, I was thinking he was going to bring in Isak, play 2-man up front.
Exactly. Because
just throw the kitchen sink and...
There was nobody attacking the middle of the Man City defense. Diaz and the other guy, they were just playing ball. There was nobody for them to think about. So it was really bad. And Slot is losing it, and it's sad. But then for me as a Manchester United fan, it's not sad how too late if they crumble and that.
Mr. Retino, sorry for the... I know you'll be hearing some noise in the background. It's just one...
No cutter.
No, not cutter. It's just one car just making noise up there. Mr. Retino, before the season started, you predicted Liverpool as the one you think they're going to win the league again. And seeing the way it is now, 11 games in the season, 6 wins, 5 draws. Do you still stand on that as Liverpool as your title winner this season?
If I'm not going to remove them from the winner. I'm still going to play in the contenders of the league because I think they are the only people that can still turn their season around and have a better season. Because I'm like Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool are the main people that I think they can go for the league with everything. But with what City is doing, with what Man City and Liverpool is doing right now, I think they are shaky, and I don't really see them winning the league again.
Because if you listen to what Mr. James said, we have a total of 27 games remaining. And I was reading some stats in the last 10 to 15 years upward. No Premier League champion has lost more than 6 games, and Liverpool have already lost 5. So are you trying to tell me that Liverpool can win the remaining 27 games, and this remaining club, Arsenal, and Manchester City, are going to lose the game? I understand the fact that a lot of us thought you guys thought they were going to be the closer challenge to Arsenal for the title this season. Seeing how Manchester City are playing, I think it's fair to say that they are the closest challenger to Arsenal this season for the title.
You see, when the season starts, they are the best team. But the season have got to we are not even up to the quarter yet. But the quarter of the season already, and they are being shaky. The same way City did not start the league very well. I think City out of 3 matches we first played, we lost 2.
They lost one.
We lost 2. We lost to Tottenham, lost to Brighton.
Okay, lost to Brighton. I think it was the first 5 matches.
Yeah, we lost 2. So if you check the top 4, there is no big difference in the top 4 right now. Any lose or any draw can take you away from the position. So I can't really say everybody's out of the tournament right now, but there's still real long match to play for.
Yeah.
But I would say City have the best chance of challenging Arsenal this season, but I will not write off Liverpool just like that.
Will you write off Liverpool?
Of course, based on how they're playing, I don't see them ever coming back.
Because there's so much to fix in this Liverpool team.
There's a lot to fix. There's a confidence issue which is ravaging through that team right now. A lot of their top players are low on confidence. I don't see how Slot is not helping issues with his press conferences. What he says does not impact his team positively. So for me, I don't think they are in a position to rectify all of their problems. I don't even see how they can go into the market to fix certain things in their team because they have the quality players.
Yeah.
It's just not working. There's something that's just not working. I don't know if they need to change a manager, which would be very unfair to Antoine. But they need something new. They need something fresh. They need something to push them. If they are able to find that, then yes, we can say they can get back into contention. But for now, I don't see how they can rescue their season.
Yeah, Mr. Rotano, what do you think Liverpool and a Slot and the players need to do to get their season back on track?
There's this video I watched online. One of the pundits said Slot did not win Liverpool the league last season.
That's for me. That's over the top. How can you say Slot? Okay, if Slot did not win Liverpool, I'm coming to. You say Slot did not win Liverpool the league last season, right? So then is Slot not? Then same thing. You can say Slot is not the one making Liverpool lose this season.
No, let me finish my statement for you.
Okay.
He said Van Dijk and Salah was the main guy. Salah was the coach. Van Dijk was his assistant. That's how they win the league last season. But this season, Slot is trying to change that philosophy to his own pattern of play. And he's not helping him. Based on say, the wingers he has cannot track back.
True.
Because if you I think I watched a minute of the match when Doku was cooking Bradley. Like, it was only Bradley and Doku. Always almost all the time. If you check the way Arsenal plays right now, before you can get to Timber one-on-one, there's always somebody there to support Timber. The same time as Calafuri, because I watch Arsenal Sunderland. Before you could get to Calafuri one-on-one, there's somebody there to help Calafuri out. I think Slot needs to do something about this is defense, Salah not tracking back. So if you are going to play Salah not tracking, play someone that will help your two defenders out. If you are playing Soboslai, try to help this guy. McAllister, try to help this guy. Because
it's too easy.
It's too easy to play around their defense.
The way Doku was cooking yesterday.
Yeah, and we all know Doku is not up to that standard it was yesterday. There's no way Goku will play against Chelsea and have that kind of good game. There's no way.
True. Looking at the way the season is going right now, I just don't. I can't really pinpoint where the problem is for Liverpool at the moment. Is it Salah? Because in their defense, there's a problem there in the defense. In the midfield, there's a problem. The fact they are missing Alisson also, Machiavelli, and what's his name? Sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name right. I think the defenders are not confident with him there. The attack is not clicking. Florian Wirtz, the physicality of the league. I just feel that the problem is just you can't just pinpoint it to just one place at the moment. And for me, I think that's a bigger problem. And Isak, on the other hand, it's not helping. I know Newcastle fans will be happy, will be smiling and saying they've robbed Liverpool of their money. So, in my opinion, I think there's a lot to do. Let's talk about the game yesterday. You watched the Salah goal, and you watched the penalty. Do you think that's a penalty, and do you think that offside call was correct?
The offside call, we've seen precedent. We've seen it several times, and for that, I can say they've been consistent.
No, they've not been going. Finish.
Because
there are a lot of references.
They've given a lot, and then they've not given a lot. It's there. We've seen it several times, so it's not shocking that they didn't give it because yes, he was standing right in front of the keeper. The keeper wouldn't have gotten to the ball either way, but then he was there, the present, and he ducked. Usually, they expect you to stand like a statue. Why not make a movement? Because any movement you make, they will interpret it as obstructing the keeper. And he did move. So for me, I would take it. It's not a bad call for me because it's happened several times. We've seen it. It's happened against my own team several times over the past couple of seasons. So I've seen it. I won't say it's not. As for the penalty, well, we cannot say it wasn't. We can say it was, and justice was served when he missed it. Immediately he stepped out. I said he was going to miss it, and people were like, "No, he was not going to miss it." But there were several calls in that game. For the refereeing decisions, we can come back to that later. There were several calls in that game that usually would have us talking, but it happened and it happened.
For me, the question I want to ask is that a clear and obvious error?
With the penalty?
Yeah. For me, that is not a clear and obvious error. Because if you say the penalty, there are a lot of penalties this season that have not been given on field, that has even been given on field, and you call the referee to the monitor. So that penalty yesterday, if you see the goalkeeper, the goalkeeper put the leg at me, didn't touch Doku.
It was his knee.
Doku run into his knee.
Not necessarily running to his knee.
Because the keeper, the same English they use for the Arsenal Newcastle that Nick Pope planted his leg. The keeper planted his leg.
The keeper actually slid.
The keeper slid. The knee wasn't moving.
Sliding and planting your leg are two different things.
Yeah, but the sliding tackle didn't touch Doku.
Yes, but
Doku left his leg. I just feel for me, if the referee gave it at first, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
The referee didn't see the knee touch Doku.
Yeah,
he saw the leg.
That's what I'm saying. So if the referee gave it at first, I won't have any issue with it. But for me, that's not a clear and obvious error for you to call the referee to the monitor.
Well, Doku was just about to pull the trigger when
it was the trailing leg of Doku, not the leg he wanted to use to play the ball.
Yes, but when I take away your standing leg, you've raised this one. When I take away this one,
the goalkeeper did not take.
There was a contact.
It was Doku initiated the contact.
Doku didn't. He was dribbling. He was in full flight.
No, Doku initiated that contact by leaving his leg on the goalkeeper's knee.
He was just about to shoot. You can see the video. He was about to shoot. He planted this leg. He was about to shoot, and then the knee touched him. I
feel Liverpool were robbed in the aspect of the goal that was disallowed. Last season we had Stones scoring against Wolverhampton Wanderers, where Bernardo Silva was standing in front of the goalkeeper, obstructing the goalkeeper from making challenge. Immediately, Stone heads the ball, he ducked out of the way. They allowed that goal. Last season, Liverpool versus Manchester City, Szoboszlai scoring. I think who ducked out of the way? It was I forgot the player that ducked out of the way. They allowed the goal. So, in my opinion, if you look at if you look at Robinson was 2 meters away. Was 2 meters away from the goalkeeper. There was no way Donnarumma is saving that ball. No way on earth he's going to save that ball. And I don't know what you expect Robinson to do. To stand as a starter, that ball is going to the net. He should stand there because he can't move. He dropped out of the way, and he wasn't even affecting the line. He wasn't in front of the goalkeeper. It was the side of the goalkeeper. So for me, I just think probably the game would have changed if.
I can also give you instances where same thing has happened in the Premier League where the posts have been.
And I believe most of the times it was Manchester City that defended.
Well, the conspiracy theories we can say a lot about the conspiracies, and especially with Michael Oliver
and Manchester City
part-time
Man City staff
employee of Man City. And yes, when you go back into the records, you see several times where Michael Oliver has been complicit in these allegations. So well, they are humans. They are susceptible to make mistakes.
On the prediction, we said you said 2-1 to Liverpool to Manchester City. You said 2-2. I said 1-1. So he is the only one that got the correct score. And to wrap up this Manchester City, I just feel they should remove Michael Oliver from Manchester City games to avoid this. All the time there's a conspiracy. All the time there's a talk about Michael Oliver and Manchester. I just feel they should take Michael Oliver off Manchester City games. Same way they're taking him off Arsenal game. Michael Oliver does not officiate Arsenal game at the moment because of the continuous poor calls against Arsenal with Manchester City. So we are taking off Manchester City. I just feel they just need to take him off that.
See, one thing I don't like about football fans entirely is when it comes for you, when it goes for you, it's good. But when it goes against you, you shout about it. I can complain about Anthony Taylor against Arsenal just anytime, any day. He's always favoring Arsenal. So he's always going about Arsenal.
Then I'll ask you. Now I'll tell you. So are you happy that always when this particular referee is officiating your game, there's always some cause it does against your team? Are you happy with that?
I'm not happy with that, but there's no way I'll call for the person's head. I will not call for his head.
Well, that's you. You are different. You are different. So I will not tell you what to do about your own call, because for me, I think the right thing was done by taking him off, because when it got to the stage whereby you are being threatened, allegedly he was threatened, and his family was threatened. So I think they made the right call. I think they should take him off Manchester City game at the moment. And talking about Arsenal played the 2-2 draw. This was a result. Looking at our prediction, nobody expected the game this way, because you predicted 2-1, 2-0, and I predicted 1-0. You watched the game. What? It's my game, so let me talk about the game being my team. I think we didn't start well. And playing 3 games in the space of 7 days, I think it took a toll of the players towards the end of the game. I'm not trying to make excuses. We had about 8 players missing on that game. I think if we had the likes of Gyökeres and our players in, the coach would have made a substitute to counter the press from Sunderland in the 9 minutes of the game. So I'm not going to make an excuse, because I know in season towards this is definitely you must drop weight, you must lose match. You are not going to continue keeping this clean sheet or winning match upon match. We've won in our last 10 games. I think we've won 9 out of our last 10 games. So I just take it by the chain, and it was one of those things that happened. I just feel we could have won that game if we had a little bit of luck in the game. Mr. James, you watched the game?
No, I didn't watch the game.
You watched the game?
Yeah, I watched the game. But you said something like you don't want to complain.
I'm not complaining.
You are not complaining.
I'm just
I'm
stating the fact. It's a fact. That's not a complaint.
It's a complaint.
No,
it's a complaint.
It's not a complaint.
You saying you have 8 players on out is a complaint.
Am I lying?
But that no means that it's not Arsenal.
I'm asking you, am I lying?
So if you want to
I'm giving you a report about a game.
No, we don't need the report. You've drawn the match already. We don't need the report.
I don't need the report. So why are we here?
No, you are saying like
we don't need the report. Okay,
you not win games without the people. You've win games without the people. So why are you coming to talking about now that you people have drawn?
Even when we are winning, even when we're winning, I was still telling you same thing, that we are missing players and we are missing our key players, missing our captain. I was still saying it on here. You can check the videos. You can check online. I've said it that we're missing players, not because we lost them, not because we draw the
Can I
game.
ask you a question? How many of your starters were missing from the game?
How many of my starters?
Can you list them?
Yeah.
Who were they?
Martinelli, Martinelli, Kai Havertz.
Is Kai Havertz a starter in Arsenal?
Kai Havertz is a starter.
How many games has he played this season?
Because he has been injured.
The whole season.
Yes.
So for him, he wouldn't have added anything to this game.
Why are you saying that?
Not
Okay.
Gyökeres
Gyökeres is not playing. Kai Havertz is not playing. Martinelli is not playing. Noni Madueke is not playing. You say it's not a starter.
We won't allow you to add what's his name, Havertz, because
Why?
this season he's not played a game.
Because it's
and you've gone on winning runs.
You don't understand what I'm saying, no. I'm not. You are the one making this system. I only
He's
say
not
You
playing.
mentioned it, the fact that you mentioned it. It
You
means
are-
the
that's
fact that we need to
complaint.
consider.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm only stating a fact. When you talk,
So,
when we're talking
so
about,
you need
wait, listen. When we're talking about Liverpool, we're stating the fact why Liverpool are not where they are this season.
But we never talk about their injury player.
We should
never talk about their injury player. But they also has an injury player.
list for me their injury player.
Yeah, well, this Bradley was playing because this guy was injured.
Who?
Frimpong was
One.
injured.
The
So
goalkeeper.
their goalkeeper, their best
Did
goalkeeper.
I state Alisson?
No,
I stated
Yeah,
Alisson.
Alisson.
I mentioned Alisson was injured. Is the reason why I stated Alisson.
You don't need Kai Havertz to beat Sunderland.
No, don't say that. Sunderland are we are third in the league table.
Noni Madueke is not a starter.
Noni Madueke was starting when Saka was injured.
Saka is the main guy.
But
He is a deputy.
Noni Madueke was starting when Saka
But
was
he's not
injured.
your starter.
Why would you say it's not my starter?
If they are both available, who do you think will start?
Have Noni Madueke come from the bench since he's been an Arsenal?
Saka was unavailable when he came.
So
But what the question is, if the two of them are available, who do you think will start?
I think the coach will start Noni.
look at this guy. This guy is telling us Martinelli is not around. Martinelli, that you always cry that you bench Martinelli. You bench Martinelli. Today I tell him Martinelli is not around.
I know they understand too often.
For me-
I'm only telling you that this is what is happening.
What is
Even
happening?
when we are winning game, I was still saying it, that we are missing Odegaard, we are missing Noni Madueke, we're missing Kai Havertz because Gyökeres is. I told you that Gyökeres is playing all the matches, and there comes a point in a season where it's going to take a toll of you when you keep on playing one player. Why will our fans complain that Saka has been playing too much? Because there's nobody to come in for Saka.
Do you have an able replacement for Gyökeres?
Gyökeres right now.
Mm.
Yes.
Who?
Kai Havertz.
Okay.
Let's continue. Let's continue.
No,
Finish your
what I'm asking you, you were saying something about the game. I'm telling you, what do you think about the game? You were talking. I know you're happy.
I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Yes.
Very, very happy because like people want to take the league around, and Sunderland have given me a reason to talk about Arsenal.
Okay.
I'm very happy with
You have been
it.
waiting for this day.
No, I've not been waiting for
You have
this
been
day.
waiting for this day.
I'm not been- oh, me, I always said it. Arsenal is the elephant sitting on the top tree.
I know you have been waiting for.
Arsenal is that
You have
team.
been waiting for it. You have
Even
waiting,
if I sleep and wake up and ask my Arsenal,
See,
let them run.
you have been waiting.
We know where they will come down.
You have been waiting for Arsenal, and we have been starving you for the past 10 weeks by winning. It's just a blip in the season, and it happens. It happens sometimes in the season. You're not going to win all them. We all know definitely. There's no champion that have won all the games in the season. There comes a time you either draw, you either lose, or you win. Liverpool are the current champions. They've played 11 matches, win 6, lose 5. So I'm not going to come here and start saying that because we lost against, because we drew against Sunderland, that's why we're not going to win. I still stand on my prediction that Arsenal is going to win the league.
By all means, you have to say
Yeah,
Arsenal is going to win.
Yeah.
If you can't change your, if you change your mind, that means we are going to eat you raw.
You're not going to hit me because you're not a cannibal, so you can't hit me.
No, it's not by eating you by flesh, but by putting words in your body.
Okay.
See, when it comes to Arsenal, you people are too loud about this. Oh, we are not considered. Right now, people are considered too. I think your body has come down now. Because every week, nobody's scoring us. Nobody can get 2 shots against us.
Shot on target.
No, nobody can get 2 shots against us. Now they score you 2 in a match. So by now, I think all Arsenal fans' body should relax. Let us breathe small. Let's catch breath.
It's so ironic that we drew. We
No.
didn't lose.
It's like gospel.
No, the way you people are so happy for Arsenal conceding. Where I am happy, like where we are right now, that the rival fans are happy that we considered a goal or drew a match. makes me know that my team is doing well. Makes me know that I'm in a good place, because there was a time nobody's even bothered about Arsenal, because at the end of the day, Arsenal will always lose match 4-5 against the whatever team they want to lose.
Who told you I'm bothered about Arsenal? I'm not bothered
If you're not bothered about Arsenal, you won't tell me that you are happy.
No.
If you're not bothered about Arsenal, you won't come here and be happy than telling me that you're happy Arsenal trade, man. So
it's a league.
No,
right now, since yesterday, I've not seen any Arsenal fan on my FYP talking plenty noise. I think you people noise have reduced since yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. Not about happy. And since you people have been winning, anytime I stroll up any of our social media, Arsenal fans and they're talking, we are not conceding, nobody is calling us. Especially you. Baka cannot get two shots.
No, Baka players. Baka will not get 2 shots of time.
Baka will not get. Now somebody has scored. A lower team has scored you 2 goals. Very lower team.
Don't talk that rubbish. Lower team that came to Stamford Bridge to beat you.
No, we
don't say that. Don't. You should keep quiet when you're talking about Sunderland. They came to your home, beat you mercilessly 2 goals to 1. So don't talk about Sunderland like that.
So we want to because
they are not a lower team. Don't say that. They are topping you in the league table. They are not topping me in the league table. They are topping you in the league table.
They are not topping me.
Same point. Same point.
They are not topping me.
Yeah, same point.
I'm trying to tell you, they are not topping me.
But you cannot call them a lower team because they came to your Stamford Bridge, beat you there. We went to their home, we played a 2-2 draw, and you are happy. You are smiling.
Let's put this in a phrase. So you want to tell me Man U is a better team than Arsenal
this season?
Yes. Because Man U beat Sunderland.
Did Man U beat Arsenal?
No. I'm asking you a question. You want to, because you are saying because Sunderland beat us right now.
No, you are saying
no, that's what you are saying.
Look at where they are in the league table. Look at where Sunderland are in the league table. They are on same point with you guys. Don't worry, we are meeting you 2 weeks after the international break, so we'll talk about that.
We don't get too short-handed against people. We're waiting for that day.
I think we spent too much time on the Arsenal game. The other game I wanted to talk about is Chelsea. I'm now on your team. You defeated Wolves. I don't think there's anything to talk about this game.
I mean, that game, everybody Chelsea will win. So it's just Maresca says something I don't really understand. Like,
why all the time you always complain about Maresca? What did Maresca do?
No,
all the time you always Maresca.
Let me tell you something.
You and Maresca get problem.
I don't have any problem with Maresca, but there are some things he talks in press conference that I don't really understand. We've not played any single match with now 7 changes in the team. Every single match we have to have 5-6 changes. Every single match.
Have you forgotten that these guys played 7 games in the space of 3 days?
Bayern played the same thing. Arsenal played the same thing. That's why they drew. Man City played the same thing. Man City plays 3 games in a week, and they have starting lines.
For me, I see that most of your key players, most of the players that, like, even look at Pedro Neto. I put Pedro Neto on my fantasy bench because that's what we are talking
about. Today, Pedro Neto is starting. Tomorrow, Estago.
But yeah,
next tomorrow, Gittins.
How many players did they start the league with? They had, we counted, they had about 45 to register. You cannot play the manager.
We don't have to play 45 players.
No, you cannot register 45. You cannot register. Even at the point you guys had like 45 players.
What we have right now, they are not even up to 32. Right now.
No team have up to 32. So because Arsenal, I think we have 26.
Yeah, you registered I think 25.
You have
25.
What I'm trying to say is, I think the only player I can see and sit and say they're going to start next match are those 5 inches.
5, which is a goalkeeper.
James. No, James itself. Sometimes you can put James in inverting midfielder. James. Sanchez. Cancelo. Enzo. Pedro Neto.
That's a spread of the team.
Pedro. Neto said he's not sure sometimes.
Pedro Neto.
Pedro is not sure.
Unless he's tired or
injured.
He's not sure. We'll play Champions League, different squad. We'll play.
I just feel the reason why they played those matches, I think it was because of the teams you were playing. You played Carabao, you played Ajax.
Yeah, he's managing
the squad because the caliber of the team he was going to face is not really that. It's not the highest standard.
We are going on international break. The player have time to rest. Most of our players are not going to international break. Most of them. I think the most player that is going for international break is 1 to 5. Because Enzo is out, Cancelo is going, but he's not going to play because it's a friendly match they are going to play.
Okay.
So that draw against Carabao.
That job didn't lose money. Yeah.
It's not even losing money. We lose a chance of going into the top 12.
True. Oh, Chelsea. You guys won that game by 3-0. Mr. James, you got the correct score. Cristobal, you can't believe you got it.
I only need 5 points.
You got the correct score. Let's talk about your game. Manchester United played at a 2-2 draw against Spurs. Before during the previous show, you said it's Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, it is Spurs. We should have beaten them. And Sesko should have scored 2 beautiful goals. But yes, he's also suffering from a confidence issue because I don't even know. He's a left-footed player. I don't even know why.
Is he left footer?
Yes.
I thought this was a right footer.
No,
because
he's always trying to shift the ball onto his right.
ball
That ball,
was
all of the 2 balls, he could have taken a first time shot with his left.
Wow.
And he was always looking to shift the ball onto his right. I'm not blaming him. Yes, he's coming to a team in transition. He's come from a different league, a different country. If we are asking for time for the likes of Isaac to acclimatize to their teams, then we need to slow down for people like Sesko for them to also try to adapt and adjust. But yes, he could have easily won that game for us. And I mean, if we are going 2-0 up, I don't think Spurs would have found a way back into the game. But I knew Manchester United were going to concede regardless. And I didn't put my money on it. But say no to gambling.
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah, the game was dropped in the first half. He only came alive in like the last 15 minutes because both teams were very cautious from the very onset. I think Manchester United went into that game with the fact that knowing that Spurs have beaten them black and blue over the last 7 games. So they were trying not to lose first before taking their chances. And Spurs themselves didn't offer anything going forward from the very onset. So I don't know for Thomas Frank. Yes, he's a very balanced coach, but I think if he had gone at Manchester United from the very beginning, they would have had a lot more joy. His forward players were non-existent in the first half, and for me, I think he did the team a great injustice by being cautious. He could have gone at that Manchester United team. They didn't have Sesko to go long.
See, you've forgotten something like this team are the teams that play too much. In
3 matches in space of 7 days.
No, before they played Man, they played 2.
Yeah.
They are tired. You people are not tired. So if the coach is being cautious about how he's playing people, he has the all rights to do that. Because you people have been home for 7 days. Resting. None of you guys playing anything. So if
thinking about
Frank has played that kind of situation and have a better match than Man U, I think Tottenham have played a very good game against Man U.
They didn't have a better game than Man United.
Yeah?
They didn't have a better
game. They have a better game because they almost have people. You almost lost that game. You almost lost that game.
Lose the game.
You almost, I didn't say you lost.
On the balance of play, it almost doesn't make sense. The thing is, the fact of the matter is, we didn't lose the game. And we could have easily also won the game.
But if you have won that game, I think it would have been better than you drawing. Because these people have played, they are tired. You can even see it in the players that they are tired.
It's just 11 games into the season. How are they tired?
Bro, these people have played 2 matches in between 4 days.
How is this an excuse?
It's an excuse.
It's not an excuse for some other teams.
It's an excuse for everybody that played 3 games in 7 days.
Fair enough.
It's not an excuse because you people did not play any match. I even expect Man to come out at that man and say, "Oh, you people are tired," and we can see that you're tired. We are coming to destroy people, but you play. No, Man actually played them first half to some part of second half before Tottenham sees back the game like we are back because Frank brought in some changes and said, "Okay, let's take the game back. If they are not using the game very well, let's take it," and they almost take the game from Man U.
Yeah,
and I feel like Tottenham are unlucky to have considered goal because they can easily do better not to consider goal.
On the balance of scale, I think the 2-2 is a fair result for both teams in the sense that they both had it and they both at the same time lost it. Not losing the game like took a point from the game.
In the preview, I said a fair result would be a draw.
Yeah, you said
looking at the 2 teams, considering everything, because Manchester United are not a team they should be. They are nowhere near where they should be at this point. Spurs too, they have their issues, but yes, they've been good to an extent.
If you look at the injury list of Spurs, you're sorry for them. Me saying Arsenal has injury. You're looking at Tottenham, they are one of the teams who had the most injuries. And I think you are right in stating the fact that Manchester United have been home for the past 7 days resting, and not because if you look at the game, I was even complaining about the quality of the game because I expected more from Manchester United as a team that took the Europa League from your hand, a team that beat you 3 times last season. And we know how Tottenham always play against Manchester United before this last game. So I expected more from Manchester United, not because of the history, but because of the form Manchester United were in. Because at the end of the day, Manchester United had won a three-match and
form was
drawn
not
one.
different from their form.
Their form at home is poor.
You were talking about general form.
If looking at general form, you've not lost in 4 games.
If you're considering their home form, you should also consider our away form.
No, I'm
over
saying
there.
no. Let me say. Looking at their last 4 games and your last 4 games before now, they've lost 2. You've not lost in your last 4 games. You only draw to Nottingham Forest.
When we were doing a preview, Rutino said something that Manchester United, now Tottenham feels like they don't even need to play to beat Manchester United, just the way they also do not need to play to beat Spurs. So you cannot discount that fact. You go to a team that you know will beat you. They beat you anytime, anywhere they meet you, they beat you. You go there cautiously. You don't go and throw everything at them because you think they may be tired.
So you think there was a psychological?
Yes, it was there. It was there. You can see from the very onset that the players were a bit apprehensive. Like they weren't really sure what to do, if they should go at the team or try to control the game off the ball and with the ball. And you could see it when they started. They were trying to control the game rather than go at Spurs. So for me, I think that in itself was a factor.
Looking at the league table right now, just bringing it up. 1 minute. Because before this game, I was saying something that Manchester United has a chance of making it to the top 4. Looking at the last 2 games where you've drawn now, do you think you have a chance of making it to the Champions League spot?
Well, I have never been of the opinion that we can make Champions League with this particular setup and based on our performance from last season. Looking at our next run of games, if we're able to turn out results, I think we might be able to push.
You're playing Everton in your next games.
Yes, international break.
So international games. You said you predicted 2-1 to Manchester United, predicted 2-1 to Tottenham. You almost got 3 points. Guess who got 3 points?
You.
2-2. I was on fire this week. I got 3 correct scores. 2-2. I predicted that match 2-2. Okay, let's just go through the remaining games that were played. Chelsea was said that already. West Ham, Burnley. I predicted 2-1. You said 2-1. You said 1-1. You got 0 points. I got 1 point. I don't know why Sucha went to score that third goal.
It's mad.
So I got it at 3 points. One match that surprised me this week was Aston Villa Bournemouth. So man, what did you do this week? So man, you fantasy. Everybody is crying. Why? Well, you haven't given us one before, so it's not good. Did you watch the game Aston Villa Bournemouth?
No, never watched. But I think we are watching.
Yeah, we're watching other games, but I watched the highlight time. They scored Bournemouth.
No, but on the issue with Semenyo, look, this weekend was a case of missed penalties. There were like at least about 12 to 15 missed penalties around Europe.
Yeah.
It was just so bad that when Haaland got his penalty, I said he would miss it.
And he actually did miss.
Yes, it was so bad. So I think it was just that type of weekend where people.
I don't think penalty is not a game of you have to score again now.
Penalty is too difficult.
This is
bro.
If you look at the Champions League and
right now, if it's penalty, you can say, oh no,
it's going to miss it.
Europa League and Conference League this season, the way that they miss penalty.
Champions League self. Like right now, if a team is giving a penalty, you can say,
you have to relax until they score.
Because before you see no penalty miss, are you people missing this penalty now?
Bournemouth lost that game by 4 goals to nothing. I think somebody triple captain, Emilio Martinez.
Ow. Hey, fantasy. You can lie. How will you triple captain a keeper?
So somebody did it
Last
for the
season, yeah.
He got 57 points.
Do you know the funniest thing? I wanted to triple captain Gusto.
Wow.
I signed Gusto this week.
15 points.
But the only reason I did not triple captain Gusto was because I was waiting for 2-match week. I was here. Because I just felt Gusto. It was Gusto have never scored before for Chelsea. But this week I say, playing Wolves. I sign now. San Pedro Neto.
I never considered Gusto.
Never considered good, but I signed him this weekend. Aston Villa, kudos to whoever captain Emilio Martin, triple, not just captain, triple captain. Brentford 3, Newcastle 1. I predicted 1-0. You predicted 2-1. You predicted 1-2. The match was going on at the same time the Bournemouth match was going on.
Do you know this match? And let me get the correct first.
Yeah.
That striker, he went to score 95.
Thiago.
Yeah, Thiago.
Who sent you?
I have him on my bench.
Who sent you? You've scored one already.
You have me on your bench.
Yeah, you keep forgetting. I say anytime I bench him,
guy must score.
When I put him in, he won't score.
Yes, there's somebody that had Emilio Martinez on the bench. I have Thiago on the bench. Guess who is the striker? Mateta. Guess who is the keeper? Dubravka.
How?
Like, you have almost 27 points in your bench.
I had like 24 points on my bench.
You're lucky they gave you a Dogu this week. Crystal Palace played out a goalless draw with Brighton. This match, in the last 5 matches, they've not played at a goalless draw. Funny enough, the commentator was just saying that every time there's no clean sheet, whenever these two teams, the co-commentator said you just jinxed it. You just jinxed a goalless draw. And then the goalless draw, Mateta could have given them the lead. Kamada also had chances. Ismail Assar, who I benched all of a sudden 9 minutes because of Predoneto injury. I went to put him on my team, but fucking hell.
But this week fantasy is very poor.
Yeah.
Like, Gui was never put on an
injury list. Even looking at the list he was not even listed as injured. How you say they put Gay for not playing?
I think fantasy have to do. They have to update their app because
I think it was a time of the injury because I don't think it came out early. I don't think the news came out early because usually they even put it before the press conferences.
Yeah.
But this one didn't come out early.
And they put Neto as injured.
Yeah, it was probability.
Sorry.
I think it was 75% chance of playing. So,
Okay. They played at a goalless draw. Nobody got anything from them. Nottingham Forest and Leeds United. You said 1-1. You said 1-1. I said 3-1. Got that correct score again. Everton, Fulham. You predicted 1-2 in favor of Fulham. Wait, why do you predict Fulham? Fulham will never win for a way this season. Now you predict to win 2-1 against Everton.
Do you know Fulham? I'm a senior brother.
Alice.
No. Chelsea senior brother.
Fulham, okay. Like your landlord.
Yeah.
Your landlord. I got that correct score again. That making it 3 correct score. The last match was Lyon PSG. This match not paying back. 95 minutes, 3-2 win for PSG. I had the correct score 2-2.
You said it. I mean, those people, they don't get sense. Lyon.
That league, you said the league they are not serious.
They are not serious.
And I thought Lyon lost in
They lost 2-0.
Lost 2-0 at home. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at the league table after the result of yesterday. I don't know what's up with me. Okay. So you had 1 correct score, 2 correct results. You have a total of 5 points last week. Then currently you stand sitting first on 31. And Mr. Rotano, you are not third. I'm 1 second. I had 3 correct score yesterday. 3 correct score. Total of 12 points. I'm now sitting on 27. You had just 4 correct results. You are now sitting on the 10. I told you I'm coming for the number 1. Keep it for me. I'm coming.
Don't worry.
Coming.
All right.
Let's just say that's all from the. Should we talk about the Barcelona match? Real Madrid. Real Madrid are they in a poor form at the moment? Playing 2 matches, no goals. They cost me yesterday again. I didn't know.
Well, they have even when they were winning, they had like some teething problems within the team that Alonso is trying to iron out. Against Vallecano was always going to be difficult, especially away at Vallecano, because whenever a big team rolls up to that Vallecano stadium, they turn up.
They played at the 1-1 with Barcelona.
Yes, they turn up and it's been like that since they came into the league. Anytime a team comes there, you either rob them or you lose. You don't take anything away from there. So it's Vallecano. I didn't really expect anything serious from Real Madrid going to Vallecano, because in all of my bets, I never for once had Madrid winning or win on.
No, I actually predicted two or more goals in that game. And looking at the league table right now, Barcelona have closed the gap on Real Madrid. I actually thought Real Madrid was going to run away with the league, but looking at the league table right now, the form of Real Madrid, what do you think is going to happen to the league?
When you talk about Spanish La Liga, I think the league is between two teams.
Well, Atletico Madrid is creeping silently.
They always been creeping. Like, no. See, when it comes to Spanish La Liga, nobody is going to choose Atletico to win league over Madrid and Papa.
Yeah, if Atletico wins,
it's like something big.
Yeah, the two teams.
Yeah,
or Atletico Madrid have an extraordinary season. And also, Bayern Munich also drew to the whole world was crying.
Oh, you see, there's this thing I said when I woke up on Saturday morning. I said, most of these things that have not lost are going to draw this week.
And that's what happened.
Like, Bayern like this. Bayern. I didn't carry Bayern all of my team. I only carried him once. And that once I carried him, I carried Arsenal win or draw, I carried Madrid win or draw, I carried everybody. I carried Bayern to win.
Well, that's what bet does, to tell you that nothing is sure. When it comes to football betting, nothing is sure. So that's why you always see people, they say gamble responsibly. Do not gamble what you cannot afford to lose. Do not gamble above your means. Do not, because you fear Arsenal cannot concede goal, or Bayern Munich have been winning 10 matches in a row, that you think it's just going to be like that. No, it's not going to be like that. Whenever you're gambling, always remember that it's 22 players and substitution. Something might happen. Something might go wrong. The first 5 minutes, somebody might take a red card. Something might happen.
Did you see the offside call against Osimhen?
No.
You didn't see it?
No.
Turkish football God will punish all the officials.
I think the Turkish football currently under investigation for referees.
Oh yeah, the news broke that at least about 75% of the officiating guys are taking bets on the games they're officiating.
That thing is about Turkish football. I think the whole world.
Football in general.
They need to investigate.
I will not be
all the sporting bets.
I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised if the same thing is happening in the Premier League, same thing is happening in the German League. Because sometimes the cause of this referee, you ask yourself, like, are you reading this law? Now, this is the same law when I write down until they do this thing. Some yellow card, if you just see,
bro, yellow card. If you see the line they drew for the offside for that Osimhen goal, the player, the Galatasaray player, they had the line on his knee, and then they had a line on the opposition player's knee. Like when you use your sleeve, they had it on his knee, and then the Galatasaray player, they had it on his heels. It didn't make sense. The line was like this. It was like a diagonal line.
And they say gave it as offside.
They gave it as offside. They used 3 minutes to check.
Because they were drawing the angles. Yeah. So that's why they were checking.
Bro, it's bad.
It's very bad. And I hope that same situation doesn't happen when it comes to this World Cup qualifier, because I do not understand why CAF is giving Nigeria versus Gabon a South African referee and a Benin Republic fourth official of VRT.
See,
it does not make sense.
It's better that Nigeria after they're crying out right now, because I think the same thing happens to Portugal in the World Cup. The referee that referee at Portugal versus Morocco was an Argentina referee.
So yeah, in the World Cup.
No, I blame the Portugal officials because
They waited.
They've given you the referee before the match.
Yeah.
Because they are going to give you the referee before the match. You did not object it.
After the game, you're complaining. Because I know that these two people, Nigeria deprived Benin Republic of going to the World Cup, and you are putting that person as front of VAR team.
And because there's going to be VAR.
Yeah, they're going to use VAR. Then you are giving us South African referee when even the South African FA came out to say that they will do everything possible for Nigeria not to qualify for the World Cup. Now you're giving us a South African referee.
Who's a CAF person?
South Africa.
Okay.
We are not saying there's a conspiracy theory. But
there is.
No, we're not saying there's a bias there. But CAF, make it make sense. How come a South African referee is going to officiate? Which camera? How come a South African referee is going to officiate Nigeria versus Gabon, match that is very crucial to this country for World Cup qualification? How is that possible? The earlier we change this referee, the better, because it's not going to say at the end of the day. Because the funny thing about football, when the deal is done, it's done. You cannot come back to rectify it. They have done same thing for the Portugal. It's done. You cannot come back and say, okay, let's do replay. The matches are too much at stake, please. CAF, we don't want this South African referee. We don't want this Benin official as the. In short, we prefer you even giving us Gabonese to officiate this game than giving us South Africa. Yes, for me, I prefer you giving us Gabon officials to officiate this game than giving us South Africa, because I know for a fact, I'm predicting it for a fact that we're going to have a dubious call if these officials are allowed to take on this game. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm saying, but in my opinion, that's how it's going to be if it continues this way. The Serie A, we didn't touch on the Serie A, but the Serie A is sitting about the moment 5 points different from first to fifth this season in Serie A.
I think almost all the league are like that.
Serie A is a shitty league.
No, from first 5.
Yeah, first 5. England to from first 5.
No, it's not. There's more than 4. 4 points from Arsenal to City. City
6 points.
6.2.
No, City twice is 4 points.
City are leading you with 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points.
So,
no, City are leading with 2 points.
Yes, 6 points.
Only 220.
But Bayern Munich are gone. Bayern Munich is not like that yet.
That is for Bayern Munich now.
Always on the time. I think that's all from the preview. Is there any other thing you want to add to?
No. I mean, for me, I don't even care about the international break. I have a problem with it. It disrupts the leagues. If they are going to play friendlies over a period of 3 months during league campaigns, they should just do it like the way they've done the Club World Cup. Push all of them into one mini competition. They played, they were done. We'll play 3 international breaks in 3 months of the league. That doesn't make sense.
I think African Nations Cup, African CAF have to do a better job with our tournaments, because we are going to play just in December. And pretty much it's all.
This thing has always been there for a very long time. But a lot of people do not understand the reason why we tend to play our AFCON during December period. Let me give you a reason why. Africa, we have our raining seasons during the
summer.
During the June, July,
summer.
The European summer. And our infrastructure in Africa, they are not built to absorb this water. And because of the drainage system we have in Africa, that's why we always play it when the season is dry. Not now that most of the stadium are having a good drainage system whereby the pitch doesn't get waterlogged. Because look, before we playing a friendly match, you see ball went out.
The money FIFA has been given to the FA.
That's why you're complaining. That's why
I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the money. Do you know right now, teams are afraid to buy African players?
Yeah, because of the AFCON.
When Ferguson said this, they called him a racist.
It has been there.
Let me truth be told. Right now, Man U is going to lose Mbappe.
Mbeumo,
Ahmad
and Maserati.
in December, and they have matches to play. And these players are player of the team. No, we don't have any African player right now.
You don't have. But just Liverpool will be losing Salah.
We'll be losing Salah.
And Liverpool, Man City will be losing Mamouche.
Mamouche.
Is it Mamouche?
Mamouche,
Mamouche.
yeah.
No, you see, when it comes to Mamouche is not that figure player in Man City. But Salah, Mbeumo, who is going to replace Mbeumo in Man U?
No.
Well, I think that's a conversation for CAF. That's a conversation for the Federation of African Football to
No,
really.
but it takes away a lot from, because we have very good players who can play in these big teams. They can play in the Barcelonas, and even when in Spain they go on Christmas breaks where maybe we can fit in. They won't lose so much. But then if they think, oh, I'm going to buy a player of maybe 80 million, 70 million, and I'm going to lose him when I need to win the league. Because let's be honest,
That's
in the Premier League is won from December to January.
Yeah.
That's when the winners actually take the game. So if they are going to invest this heavy money, which would undoubtedly filter into our economy, because their agents, most of their agents and their managers are their family members, and these monies will come back into our economy. It will help us. They should need to find a way. They should improve our infrastructure so we can move tournament into the summer when there are no official league games.
Mr. CAF president, you are hearing or you don't hear?
We need it like right now. I think right now we need it. Because
there's
there's no way I'm going to buy a player of 100 million and you tell me
I won't have it when I need it.
Probably that's one of the reasons why Chelsea refused to pay Osimhen that.
yes, no.
Exactly.
Because Osimhen won around 330,000 per week, and you want to tell me December
Liverpool will be losing
Salah 400,000
pounds a week. Well, that's a conversation for another day, and I think a lot needs to be really be done about that. And hopefully, CAF president, like I said, we now want South African referee. I beg, I use go. In short, give us Gabon to officiate the game so that if they rob us, we know okay now you rob, but don't do this.
don't put our life in
We don't want to put our destiny in hands of.
They cannot give you Ghana too, because
No, they cannot give us Ghana.
Ghana will rock.
Yeah, they cannot give us Ghana. But there are many referees out there they can give us.
Why
Why
is
South
South
Africa?
Africa? They should go to Morocco,
Egypt. You feel they give us Ghana will rob for us.
Oh, Ghana will rock
That one
for you.
is
Ghana will rock for you.
my brother.
Ghana will rock for
You
you.
see,
So Ghana will not rob for us.
Yeah.
Ghana want us to go to World Cup,
Yes.
but they'll be afraid of putting us in the house. Ghana would have loved us like brother.
The more they go,
Let's
no,
go.
no,
So if
no,
we fail together and come back, then they are there. We are home. Oh, cooking will be what? Any match Ghana even draw. Cook.
Well, Nigeria, you know what to do. Victor Osimhen, I thank God you don't enjoy yesterday, so hopefully the games will be played and Nigeria will have the chance. Do you see Nigeria qualify?
I think our biggest match will be Cameroon. I think
Cameroon, no, don't go there first. They've not played against
Gabon.
No,
Oh,
we're
Gabon.
playing Gabon.
No,
we'll beat Gabon.
For Gabon, they will beat Gabon.
You think Nigeria will beat Gabon?
I think it will be a difficult game, but Nigeria has a quality to beat Gabon.
There's something I see like the coach is doing. I'm very happy if it comes to pass by dropping the Wambali.
I mean, no joke. Wambali has been.
By dropping the Wambali, it will be a very good.
We'll be here for the review show, and we'll talk about that. And thank you guys for being on the show today. I think today's one of those shows we've been expecting for a very long time. Like this video if you like this video. Put it in your comment section. Do you think Nigeria still have hope of qualifying for the World Cup? For me, hope day. I don't know for these two guys. This guy already in the World Cup boss going to Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America. And two of us, we see the chink whether we're physical. Currently, we are now in Morocco to see how well we can do to qualify for the World Cup. Like I said, thank you guys, and thank you also for being on the channel today. If you've not subscribed yet to the channel, please do subscribe, like this video, share to your loved ones, share to your friends. And let us know in the comment section, do you think Nigeria still have the chance of qualifying for the World Cup? I say till I meet you again, stay safe, peace out.